What is going on, guys? I've just finished yet another One Piece arc. I am less than 100 episodes away from catching up. I think I'm on 574. Well, less than 100 if I skip filler like I have been doing. And I'll go back and watch some movies and some fillers people have told me to check out and whatnot afterwards. But right now, I just want to catch the heck up. But this arc, it was good, but it wasn't my favorite in terms of like the villains. It is actually probably my least favorite when it comes to that part, because the fact that Horty and the generals that were under him had to take like hundreds of those pills just to even compete with the Straw Hats. I'm like, nah, these guys are fucking weak, man. Or maybe just after the time skip, the Straw Hats have improved so much that they just make them seem weak. Because I mean, I wouldn't call them weak because they can beat the average Fishman and human's ass with no problem. But like I said, just the fact they needed to dope themselves up on steroids just to compete with Luffy, and fucking Hordy, he's taken the most, and Luffy still whooped his ass. So I'm like, in the water, I was like, dang, Luffy has gotten OP over the last 2 years, and everybody else has too. But it's like I said, the fights just haven't been like, oh my god, this shit is epic. There have been some epic scenes, don't get me wrong, like with Luffy's elephant gun, the GOMU no elephant gatling. I was like, dog. And the fucking red hawk, like, how did it catch on fire? Is that thanks to Haki too? Is that like Ace's will in him? Because the first time he did it, there was like a flash of he and Ace back and forth. I was like, dog, this shit is getting epic. Luffy is amazing, man. The Conqueror's Haki is OP. This guy cleared out 500,000. Was it? No, 50,000 Fishman with just that Conqueror's Haki. Just laid them all out. I'm like, shit. I love this new Haki development from Luffy. This is the exact kind of development I think he should have gotten over the past 2 years, and everyone else is epic too. Like Nami with her advanced weather technology and intellect now, and Robin with the giant feet and the giant hands. Zoro's amazing. Fucking Sanji can moonwalk. Usopp can finally actually say he's going to whoop someone's ass and do it without resorting to too much trickery. Frankie is more of a beast. Chopper can turn into that big ass thing and control it now, although he still gets fucked up afterwards. Just everyone in the Straw Hats is amazing. And Brook with that freezing sword, dog, and that soul thing. Everyone is fucking epic. And this arc did a very good job of showing off everyone's techniques and their growth over the past 2 years. But the main thing that makes me love this arc is not the fights. I mean, like I said, Luffy stole the show with the Gatling and the Red Hawk. This shit was so fucking epic, dog. It was not the fights or the villains or anything. It was like the foreshadowing that, hey, something big is about to happen, some shit is about to go down. Because like, we've all heard that the new world is like no place to fuck with, like more dangerous than the rest of the Grand Line that they've been through already. But the setup, thanks to this arc, for what's going to happen in this new world is just amazing, man. Like Shiro Hoshi, if that is her name, I forget, the mermaid princess, she is an ancient weapon. And at first I thought the ancient weapons were like, actual weapons, not people. I'm not sure if all of them are like that, but I know they're named after gods, and she's Poseidon, I believe. And so we got more insight into the ancient weapons and the thing with Noah, and just everything about this arc when it comes to stuff like that is just complete foreshadowing that the pirate world is way bigger than we have been shown so far. And that's what got me hyped, like seeing that this innocent female, like this crybaby ass mermaid, is a weapon, an ancient weapon that can destroy the whole world. I'm like, what? And then the thing with Noah, I know that she was supposed to be pulled on it by the Sea Kings or whatnot, but I mean, God, just the Sea Kings talking about it has to be fixed by the appointed time. Stuff like that really gets me interested and intrigued. And you guys may already know what it is, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty close to catching up to the anime, so I don't know, maybe Oda has already told you guys. But where I am right now, it's an awesome ride, and And Big Ma'am, she seems like a fat ass. I cannot wait to see a fight between Luffy and her. Like I said, this arc, especially towards the end, has hinted at many epic things in the future to come. That was my favorite thing in this arc. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, because the rest of the arc was kind of meh, in my opinion. But I mean, it was just really to show off everybody's development, which was awesome. Shirahoshi, I love her character, man. But does Oda have a crying / smoking fetish? Because there are so many people that smoke, more than almost any other anime I could think of, and like everybody cries. Like almost every episode, someone's in tears. So I mean, what's going on with that? Was there an interview talking about that? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person to ask why is there so much crying in this anime. But I did enjoy stuff like the backstory of Queen Otohime and seeing how she died fighting to pretty much relinquish racism. That's basically what it is. The humans and Fishman are like racist towards each other, and she was an awesome character, man. Fuck Horty for killing her. And Fish Tiger, I believe the red guy's name was. I hope we see a koala grown up, because I mean, he risked his life to bring Koala back to her village. So I would really enjoy it if she's in this series still at some point in time. But one thing that actively pissed me off in this arc was the Fishmen's reaction to Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats thinking that they kidnapped the princess and the mermaids and whatnot. I can understand at the beginning, because they are kind of skeptical of humans coming onto their land and whatnot. But after Luffy saved the princess in front of all of them for that Vanderdecken guy, whatever his name is, they still question him because he took her away. He saved her fucking life. Were they blind? Like, literally after he saved them, they were like, oh, he's stealing the princess. I'm like, the fuck? Like, shit like that really pissed me off. Like, the villagers in One Piece are idiots. Like, if they don't have a name, if they're fodder villagers, they're dumbasses. And they're just so gullible and won't believe anything. Like, it was completely obvious to me that that Horty was the one that killed Otohime as soon as I saw him find that human, that dead human that he killed or whatever. I already knew it, man. And just the fact that no one in the entire kingdom even thought to suspect Horty besides Shirahoshi, but that's because her shark buddy told her or whatnot. But anyway, I mean, just villagers are dumb in this show, man, but it doesn't matter. They're just fodder, so I'm going to calm down about that. But overall, this was a great and amazing arc simply because it has me hyped for what's to come. I want to know more about these ancient weapons and exactly who are these weapons. And I am hyped to see what the Straw Hats are about to get into now that they're in the new world, man. I'm so fucking hyped. You guys do not know. And no one really spoiled this for me. I kind of spoiled myself about this guy named Pika because it was like such a hype thing all over Twitter and YouTube and the interwebs in general. I had to hear this guy's voice. So I don't know if he's a good guy or bad guy. I just watched some clip of him speaking and Luffy busting out laughing at him. I cannot wait to get to that part. I believe it's one of the newer episodes, maybe the newest episode as of right now, but I cannot wait to get there because I want to know exactly what this guy's deal is. He looks fucking huge, but no spoilers, please. But anyway, tell me what you guys thought about this arc. Like I said, in terms of like villains, it does not hold a candle to some previous arcs because there have been some awesome villains that have just pushed the boundary of Luffy's skills. I mean, he was in danger this arc, but it was more because of the water and the Noah falling. It wasn't really because of the villains, because if it was just on land the entire time, Luffy would not have struggled at all because he whooped their asses. Even after Horty took all those pills, he still did not stand a chance against my dude. But tell me what you guys thought about this arc. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.